This is Sunday, the 28th of August. We're still in Balturbet, and we're going to go towards Crone Castle today. We're going to have another go. We're going to Crone Castle today, and I'm going to try and get another go going through the bridge, because unfortunately I didn't get it on camera yesterday. The battery ran out, so I'm going to try have another effort at it today. And Liam is going to try and get he's going to try and get a film from an angle so that you can see he actually gone through the bridge. He's going to try and film from behind me so you can actually see me going through the bridge today, because so you can actually see me actually going, so you can actually see me going through the bridge, so you can actually prove that I can actually do it. So you can actually prove that I can actually do the task, and also, and I want you to, so you can be all proud of me, and so on as well. You're cutting me off. So you can all be proud of me, and as well. And I know I can also be proud of myself, and I'll be also looking forward to watching it back, me actually going through the bridge, and also my YouTube fans will also be proud of me too. So hopefully now we'll be able to get a good footage of me actually going through the bridge. So I had a test this morning to see whether I can find a way that he can get a shot of me actually going through the bridge. So he has to probably go outside and to get a shot of me from behind. He probably has to go outside. He has to go through outside the back door to try and film me from behind to get a view of the front of the boat. Yes, so you only get a back view of me, a view of my back. So otherwise you won't see my actual face. You only see the back of me, and me going through the boat actually going through the bridge. So I'm hoping now I will get the task done, and hopefully I will get it on film, and to prove to you that I can do the job. Because it is a very tricky, especially with, on boats. A lot of the bridges on the water, they are very narrow. So Liam's going to give me a bridge that's a little bit bigger. It's a bigger bridge, is a bit bigger. There's I think he said there's 2 bridges on this trip. Two bridges. 2 bridges, yeah. Yeah, he's going to give me one that's not too difficult. Is this? The second one be maybe difficult. This one may be too difficult, is it?
They're both tricky.
They're both tricky. This one is narrower than the other, is it?
Yeah, one's smaller.
One's smaller. So which one's the smaller one?
The one you're not doing. The one that you are doing is a bit bigger.
So what's the
one
bridge
is huge.
What's the one I'm doing called?
I forget the name of it. And what was it? The Lady Craywagon or something, I'm not sure.
This is the one that I did yesterday, that I can get on camera.
Yeah.
Right. I did one yesterday, folks. I was just want to let you know that I did go through the bridge yesterday, but I didn't get it on camera because my battery ran out. That's why I want to have another attempt at it again, on camera. Now that I have enough power. Now because I'm only my camera's charged now, and it'd be more from starting from the beginning of the tour, from the trip, more or less nearly from the beginning of the trip. We'd be getting it, will we?
Yeah.
So the bridge.
Yeah. No, it'll be a good bit in. You have 45 minutes an hour in before we get to the bridge.
Yeah, but I have enough power.
Yeah.
I have enough power.
You have to save some now. Save some power, okay?
Yeah.
For the bridge. I don't need to run out of power before you get to the bridge.
Yeah. So I should have enough power because my camera was charging all night anyway. So it should have more than enough power, shouldn't it? So I should have more than enough power because my camera was charging all night anyway. So I should have more than enough power, and so hopefully I fly out it, by the way.
Yeah.
It's kind of a Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse kind of Disney outfit. It's a jumper and shorts to match. Got some pennies, but yeah. So hoping now I'll be able to get a good angle of me going through the actual bridge today. Because I like to see it myself. I like to be able to look back at it myself and I can prove to you all that I can do it, and prove to my YouTube fans as well. So hopefully I'll be able to get it on camera, get a good view. I did a test Had to go outside the back door. Had to go outside to get a back view of the seat, so Liam would have to film me from behind to get the front view of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
So he won't be able to see my face. He will only get to see my back and the front of the boat. So we get a front view of the boat and me going through it. So hopefully now you get a back view of my back and me on the wheel. You see me with my back and me and my hands on the wheel. So the boat going through. So I hopefully now you get a back view of the steering, back view of the driving seat and me on the seat and me with the wheel and the boat going through the bridge from the front view of the boat. So hopefully now you'll see me doing the task and hopefully I'll do it and so I'll prove it to you all that I can do it and prove and to Geraldine. I'd like Geraldine to see it as well.
And to yourself.
And myself and to my YouTube viewers, fans as well. So I'll be looking forward to it, and I might tweet the actual clip of me going through it as well, so I can surprise my friend Nickel Dave and a few other. Maybe I tweet it onto my Twitter page to prove to everyone that I can do it as well, and make myself proud, make everyone else proud. So we're going to go to Crone Castle, and where are we going after that?
We're going up towards the north.
Towards the north.
Yeah. There's a few different places we can dock in there. I'm not sure the name of them. A few different places we can dock.
Yeah.
Then tomorrow we're going towards Ballinneck.
Yeah. But I don't want to think about tomorrow.
Okay.
I just want to concentrate on today. I don't want to think about tomorrow. Okay, I just want to concentrate on today. Because only the day hasn't even started. We haven't even started movement yet. We're just having a cup of tea now, and having a cup of tea now, and then we're going to go in
5 minutes, 10 minutes time.
5 minutes, 10 minutes time, and Liam is going to give me a lot of driving time today.
It could be, yeah.
A good bit of driving time today. I did very well today. I was very proud. It was a bit difficult when the boat was swerving side to side and the currents. That can be a bit tricky, but otherwise I did a very good job and I'm very proud of myself. But I'm gutted I didn't get the shot of me going through the bridge, but hopefully I get it today. And hopefully I get me going through the bridge unshot. Please God. Hopefully. And shot. Now not the side view of me.
Behind you.
Behind me.
You can see the bridge in the distance.
Going through the bridge. I like to get to see it and shot, even though you won't see my face, but at least you get to see me go through the bridge. And then even once I gone through it, people pull me from the side of me again. But I like to see me go through the bridge, yeah. Because that's a very, very difficult task, and I like to prove to everyone that I can actually do it. So we're going to go about 5-10 minutes. So I'm just going to have a cup of tea first and just relax and chill, and then I had a bit of a disaster this morning with the shower. I literally flooded the whole place.
You've only got about a minute. You've got about a minute or two before it floods.
Yeah, floods. You have to be very careful with the shower. You can't stay in the shower for very long because it literally floods the whole place. The whole place is literally flooded. The whole floor, the whole area, the kitchen area was flooded, and the area that what they call it, the cabin where you put all our bags was all flooded. You see, I didn't realise you can only stay in the shower for less than a minute or so. I didn't give a chance to rinse out my hair. I put on my shower gel. Couldn't even put my shower gel on today. My hair product wasn't even thoroughly rinsed out yet, and even shouting at me, the floor is soaking out here, the floor is drenched, and the floor is. I was still funny wiping the floor when Liam's gone to the shops. I was just scrubbing the floor when Liam still was at the shops, and I went in to check the heating, and the bloody floor in the floor in the cabin there where we put a heating on, it's like a river. And our bags are in there. The floor was like a bloody river. I had to take our cases out and had to use the tea towel and wipe it, and then squeeze the tea towel into the sink, and then wipe it again, and then squeeze the tea towel into the sink again, and so back and forth and back. So a load of towels draining on the front of the boat there. So the water we're going to do for fresh towels for our shower in the morning, but because we only got 2 towels. We've only got 2 white towels, and we only had 2 tea towels, so there's not really it's not really enough for the 4 nights. So I don't know what we're going to do now for fresh towels for the morning, because one of the white towels is literally black from all the wiping from all the wiping the floors and everything else. I don't want to go to for a fresh towel for the morning, because we only got 2 towels, like 2 towels, and that's not enough for the 4 nights. So I don't know what we're going to do. We need to get a fresh towel. So, but we bought one of our own towels, but they only let you use the towels that are supplied. They only let you use the towels that are supplied, but we only had 2 towels and 2 tea towels, and that's all they gave us. It's not really enough for 4 nights, but and they had another white sheet in the press, and then they had 2 blankets, but we were only using 1 sheet and 2 duvets and 2 pillows. But I didn't realise there was another sheet and there was another blanket. And I only saw the second sheet in the press this morning. I didn't realise that we were only using 1 sheet. I didn't realise that there was 2 sheets. We should be using 2 sheets. I didn't know. For the last 2 nights, we've been using just the 1 sheet, and the 2 duvets and the 2 pillows, which we should be using the 2 sheets for both sides. I was wondering why the bed wasn't filled up. I was wondering why the sheet wasn't stretching on the bed. I was wondering why the sheet wasn't stretching on the bed, because there's 2, because it's only when I looked at the press, was another sheet in there. That's why I was wondering why it wasn't stretching, because it's so small, and then I was realised there was another sheet in there. So 2 blankets, there's 2 sheets and 2 duvets and 2 pillows. So you need 2 sheets. One's like one outside of the bed, and 2 duvets outside of the bed. One sheet here, 1 duvet, another sheet, another duvet, 1 pillow, another pillow. So you had to have 2 of each. 2, one of each in each side, 1 of each side. So I didn't realise there was another sheet in the press, and 2 blankets. You had to have 2 blankets, you say 1 blanket and 1 sheet and 1 duvet. So 1 sheet, 1 blanket and 1 duvet and 1 pillow each. So I didn't realise that. So there's another sheet in there that's not even used, and there's 2 blankets in there that's not even used.
Yeah.
We're only using one sheet, 2 duvets and 2 pillows. So we should be using the other sheet, the second sheet. So we're only using 2 duvets and 2 pillows and 1 sheet, which you should be using the 2 sheets. We're only using 1 sheet. So I was wondering why the sheet wasn't stretching on the back. So we're a bit see, we're not used to how things work in here. So we should be using the second sheet. So we use the second sheet tonight. So at least the bed will be properly covered up. This bed will be properly covered up, and we have sheets on both sides of our bed. And so I didn't realise. It's only this morning I realised there's another sheet in there, 2 blankets. So we should have 1 of each. So but Liam and I don't really use the blankets. We don't use the blankets. We only use the duvets. The duvets are big enough and heavy enough as it is, and they keep you warm anyway. The blankets you don't even need; they're not really necessary. But we'll use the second sheet tonight anyway. But I don't understand. I don't know why it wasn't stretching on the bed. Silly goose. But anyway, use the second sheet tonight anyway. But they don't need to worry about the laundry. We take care of it. But I don't know what I'm going to do about fresh towel for the morning for sure. Very filthy now.
She'll be fine. We'll wash it overnight or dry out.
There's the second one. It's black from all the wiping on the floor.
Oh, is it? Well, finish it off now.
From all the wiping on the floor.
On the floor, yeah.
It's black. It's literally black on it.
Yeah.
It's literally black. They should have given you extra towels, Liam, because we're here for 4 nights. Should have given you extra towels.
Yeah.
You know?
Should have, yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, folks, we're going to. I leave it there for now because I need some power for travelling.
For travelling, yeah.
How long is that?
13 minutes.
Okay, folks, I better go, and thanks very much. Thank you.